the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Two Marks Pod.
Just screwing with you.
All right, so the wife's got.
You
Wife's done brought me a Taco Bell. Not sponsored. Are you ready to go? Are you here?
Well, I almost died because it was raining baseballs all day. So naturally, we should come home and immediately watch Hulk Hogan commit murder.
It's true. But then it doesn't matter
And
because
actually,
necromancy or something.
yeah, something like that. And then like a mummy Yeti, because those things are the same. I don't know. But an actual cool thing, Tony Schiavone, I believe, is in this pay-per-view. He's here.
I think so. Like, in my head, I hear Schiavone called the YETI.
Yeah. You called it, you said it like he does, yeah.
No, they were saying the YETI in the interviews on fucking Nitro.
Were they?
Yes.
Is that actually what they call him?
Yes! Like, Hogan was saying YETI, and fucking, I think even Gene and whoever else.
That's actually what he's called, and Schiavone didn't Schiavone it? Because I've always remembered it that way.
I always thought Schiavone did also, but apparently it's actually the YETI.
Well, I guess we get to find out.
Yeah. So today, if you haven't caught on, we are watching Halloween Havoc as per our normal WCW Nitro watch along. We are at the time to watch Halloween Havoc. So, if you're watching along with us, which is the best way to enjoy this podcast, because otherwise I imagine it's pretty unbearable. We are watching Halloween Havoc 1995 on Peacock. It says, because Peacock's weird, Season 7, Episode 1, Halloween Havoc 1995, TVPG, and in the description it reads, the giant faces Hulk Hogan for the WCW World Title. And I'm zeroed out. Do you have anything you want to talk about before we get started?
Nope, I talked about almost dying, and then Hulk Hogan murder, Schiavone, Yeti!
Yeti!
I think that covers it.
Kind of random, but did you hear Booker T almost fought CM Punk at NXT?
That feels like a joke. That's a joke, right?
It's kind of a joke, but it's kind of not. I think it's Booker T bullshitting, but on his podcast,
it feels like when he got mad at Corey Graves or whatever, he's just like, that's my gimmick, is I just try to fight everyone.
On his podcast, he's like, I almost had a little run-in with Booker T.
And you did the voice, too.
I did the voice, and I still fucked it up. Okay. And he's like, I almost had a run-in with CM Punk, but I don't want to talk about it on the air. We'll talk about it off the air. I don't want it to, like, fucking become a thing or something.
I feel like that's Booker making light of Punk's reputation, though, yeah.
I think maybe a little bit, yeah. I just thought it was funny. I wanted to bring it up on the podcast, because that, like, just happened a couple hours ago, I think. Or at least I just saw it a couple hours ago. Alright, man. So, excuse me. I'm gonna do a countdown. It's gonna sound like 3, 2, 1, play.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I say play or go, good on you to wait till I started talking again.
Sorry. That's my gimmick.
Yeah, I think it's both of our gimmicks, honestly.
Kinda.
When I say play or go, we're all going to press play or go or X or the little arrow thing or whatever it is you watch this show along with us on. And we're going to get started. Are you ready?
No, I said, are you ready? No, yeah, I'm ready.
Is that pleasant on audio? Probably not. All right. 3, 2, 1, play. And we're going to track this intro.
It's gone mad. Halloween Havoc is here. Two demons have emerged. The Giant, he has a Jones for destruction. His motorcycle smashing, back cracking, bone crunching, neck choking rampage has opened the ghastly gate.
This is
for
some
the man
interesting
who would
graphic
not-
design.
Could not stay down. WCW World Champion Hulk Hogan has crossed over to the dark side to take
I mean,
on
Hulk
evil
Hogan with
powers
no
in their
mustache
own
is pretty
eerie
scary.
world.
It really is.
Shudder to think about their monster trucks locked up in a sumo-style showdown. If survival is possible, they will then be hauntingly close when they see each other eye to eye.
You know what
inside the
wrestling
fortress.
needs? More monster
The
trucks,
wing.
honestly.
It will happen before your very eyes here at Halloween Havoc 95.
That's the most based opinion you've had on this podcast.
Halloween Havoc is on.
Actually, though, shouts out to Medusa, though, because I listened to Busted Open earlier, and they were talking to her.
Well, if you're listening to the show, if you have any audio playing, which you probably shouldn't if you're listening to this, but Shivani is here! Shivani is here! On television on WCW, finally. We've only done 8 Nitros. And this isn't even Nitro.
That's right, JR. It's not even Nitro. It's just a random Halloween Havoc, and they got him. They got the man.
Is this his first show back from the Fed, do you know?
Think so. I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, we're already right into the monster trucks.
Because that Royal Rumble we did was pretty close to the end of his time. Pretty sure. So, and that was what, 94? So, yeah.
So are they just
Because
like
he was on.
jockeying for position right now? Because they said it's later on.
I don't know what the fuck they are trying to. And I already dropped an F-bomb. Let's go.
That's okay.
I don't know
We're
what they
like
were-
6 minutes into the podcast. We can say
Right.
fuck 100 times.
I don't know what they were doing. They just kind of go back and forth until they don't, and that's. I mean, what else are they gonna do?
Do they
They're just
smash
on a
into
roof
each
and
other?
they just push each other around a lot. Really, I don't think they even smash into each other.
But they make contact.
Yeah,
Okay, well that's something. That costs a lot of money.
I mean, they have a whole freaking Hulk Hogan monster truck. So yeah,
I mean, we got Bobby and Tony here though. This is probably good, like some A-tier commentary we're talking over
oh yeah.
for our fucking dumbasses.
Well, I was a WCW kid, I guess.
Yeah,
technically.
you're WCW Mark, and I'm ECW Mark. Oh, that's the title! Holy shit! Those are our names!
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say about like the 2K stuff too. I'm like, we do GMO next to our podcast, and you're ECW, and I'm the
Yeah.
other guy. and-
Well, like, also, I think something else you brought up is that, you know, I mentioned how I wanted to use the pictures and stuff.
yeah,
I think you may have brought up us using our 2K CAWs, like pictures of those instead. And I was
An
just kind
idea.
of thinking that might be the way to go, actually.
oh, funny you should mention that. I think I just made my Facebook
Yeah.
for my personal life when that. So
That's why whenever
Yeah.
whenever I saw that, that's what made me think of it. And I think you mentioned it before. That's just why I was trying to give you credit. But yeah, I think that might be the way to go. I mean, it's honestly a lot less work for me. Maybe a little bit of editing, but just basically just a picture of our CAWs. What the fuck is going on here?
we
Is
got to
this a replay
recap
from
Saturday
Saturday night?
night.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
So
recapping Saturday.
We'll track this Saturday night promo from Homie here.
All right.
Car trouble. I had a flat tire on the biggest day of my professional career.
He had a flat tire.
If you had a flat tire, you could have at least
Isn't
given us
that
a
the bit from
telephone
Blues
call.
Brothers?
Don't you think if I had a phone, I would have called somebody. Hey, what do you want?
I have no idea, but probably.
How could you be so stupid to miss your shot at the WCW US
Had the first Blues Brothers movie come out at this point?
I should have
I don't know.
got the
Hold on,
shot
I'm gonna Google
anyway.
that real fast.
I'm a world champion. I'm a television world champion. It should have been mine.
Wait a minute, Paige. Here's the man that earned the right to meet Sting for the U.S. title. He beat Flying Brian Pillman at Fall Brawl. Johnny, that's his misfortune.
Do you think I would have missed this match and have an opportunity to prove the Sting? Who could be the next U.S. champion? Zeros don't become champions. Guys like Diamond Dallas Page become champions.
Now, Max Muscle, what do you have to say
He
about
with
it?
all the
It's
gimmicks.
pretty tough getting here with 4 or 5 tires.
So this is
Wait a minute.
just slight reading ahead here. This is gonna set up, I think, a television title match between Johnny B. Bad
Oh, big shot there.
and Diamond
Kinda
Dallas
look-
Page.
Sorry, walking on it. It kind of looked like shit. I don't know. Interesting looking punch there. So upon a little bit of googling, go ahead and stop tracking this. Upon a little bit of googling, the Blues Brothers movie came out in 1980, which is much older than I thought it was. Who is this?
Yeah.
Is this Paige's wife?
I mean, he has the Diamond Doll and Max Muscle, so
Is
I
Diamond
would imagine
Doll Paige's wife, though? That is the question.
who is Max Muscle? I feel like I should know that.
Alright,
I feel like I'm...
You Google Max Muscle, I'll Google Diamond Doll. Diamond Doll, WCW, is Kimberly Page. It is, in fact,
Yeah, it's Kimberly.
Mrs. Positivity.
Max Muscle.
I guess I don't think they're married anymore, but
John, some weird name I probably can't say.
John.
'Cause I'll butcher
Okay,
it.
I'll pull it up. You said it was Max Muscle.
Yeah. Big Bad John,
Muscle.
the Brute, Max Muscle, Max Muscle with 2
Oh
X's.
God, you were kidding! Holy shit, that is a last name,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know if I could even attempt that. I feel like I would just
Let's see
be
here.
disrespecting him.
I'm gonna have the wife do a run in real fast. Come here. Get good and close. Alright, try to pronounce this man's name. Well, they're waiting.
She's like, I don't think so.
John?
John, yeah, that's good start.
I keep like rereading it and jumbling the letters together. Kazali 2?
That's good. Kazali too. Holy shit. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. I'm not even like making fun of you.
They're pronounced fucking.
Kazali too, bless you.
Yeah, the first time I asked her, whenever I was like introducing her to Tony Schiavone, I asked her, I typed out his last name and I was just like, hey, how would you pronounce this? And she was like, Schiavone. And then literally a week later, Jericho called him Schiavone on TV.
Damn,
It
that
was-
is just like Jericho though. So
It was
To
fucking
steal someone
crazy,
else's-
dude. Yeah, I know, yeah. It is just like Jericho to steal somebody's gimmick. Here comes Johnny B. Bad. Wait, that's his name here, right? Yeah, it is.
yeah, it is.
So,
He's just a
I
honky
think
tonk man.
it's pronounced Cholitko.
I don't know.
I think the CZ was pronounced like a CH. I think.
I guess it also depends on
Copy?
where he's from and stuff.
And yeah, no, I'm gonna be. Oh, you know what? You're right. I literally just had that open and didn't look at it.
He's born in Texas, so yeah, I have no idea. It's like I don't know.
It might be in Wikipedia if it wasn't like his real name that's not on TV and said a lot. You know what I mean? But I will use Google Translate to use the little voice thing. Meanwhile, we got Johnny B. Bad and Dallas Page going at it here, and you said they get time on this one. If I recall.
I didn't say that.
You said
Let's see
that
how much time they get.
on a previous episode.
Oh, did I? Yeah, they do get a little time compared to normal WCW standards.
Let's see what how Google Translate tries to pronounce this.
Zolico.
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 There we go. Now, as you know, Google never gets anything wrong.
Not at all. So that's Paige's wife, huh?
Yeah, at least at the time or sometime after, maybe. Go ahead and talk and commentate on this match while I try to scarf down this Taco Bell.
Well, not sponsored. Tony Schiavone here. What's he saying? Hang on. Let me turn him up just a tad. Something about money, and maybe it was the Diamond Dolls money all along. Anyway, where is DDP's eye patch and his cigar and his pimp jacket, and where's all his gimmicks? How do I know who this is?
You're right, he really does need an eye patch.
I mean, I might just be referencing a certain big boss from a video game, I think, with the eye patch and the cigar, but anywho, it's a good look, though. Johnny B. Bad, he's sitting here thinking, man, if I could get on WWF with Sable, with Rena, I would get over so much. Like, little does he know that this is the most over he'll get. Is Johnny B. Bad. Bad with 2 D's. That's how you know he's bad.
I mean, truthfully, just based on what we've seen of him as Johnny B. Bad here versus the things I've seen of him as Wildman Mark Marrow, I 1000% prefer this presentation.
A little bit. Not every heel gimmick needs to have a chick. DDP. He has too many gimmicks. He should just get rip off Nirvana and just nail a cutter from out of nowhere, and I think that's how he would be over. Does he even do the diamond cutter yet?
I think so.
Have we seen that? I don't remember. I almost died today. Wow. Bobby talking about washing dishes. This is
hell of a match.
Very dated. Yeah.
Have we talked about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight on the podcast?
No, I don't think we have. The Netflix deal?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I think that's kind of convenient that someone named Paul is getting a big Netflix thing before 2025.
That's... Man, that's such a reach. That's such a reach for a joke.
It's not really a joke. It's just like, it feels like they're maybe testing the waters for, because they don't do live.
They've done a couple of live
Netflix
things so far, from my understanding, but like not much. Like literally 1 or 2 things.
They better figure it out before 2025.
My God. Sorry. Trying to clear my shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Netflix.
I don't know. I might watch it. I'm not sure.
See, I'm actually kind of like half interested in it, and I haven't been interested in any of these, like, I don't want to call them fake fights, but like these big pageantry celebrity fights.
It's because it's Mike Tyson.
Maybe it's the combination of the two, I feel like.
It's Mike Tyson, who's loosely tied to wrestling somehow, and Jake Paul, who's the brother of Logan Paul, who is now sort of tied to wrestling.
It is
And then Netflix, which is also tied to wrestling. So your wrestling brain is just like, I care about this, but do you really?
Maybe you're not totally sounding crazy here, actually.
That's how it was for me anyway. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, I don't think I actually care, but I might watch this just because people are talking about it.
Is it just if you have Netflix, it's free, or is it one of those deals where like if you have Netflix, you have to pay like a premium?
The heck if I know, man. I have no idea. I just know it's happening.
Like I haven't wanted to watch Netflix in a long time until kind of recently. There's been a couple shows where I want to watch, and I don't know anybody who has Netflix, so.
I've thought about getting it because I guess that OVW documentary or whatever is on there.
Mm-hmm.
There was something else wrestling related that was on it. I think. I don't remember. But they've been trying. They've been like getting me to go up, get a Netflix before 2025. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they're trying things.
There was the OVW thing. Me being a big old nerd, I wanted to watch the One Piece live action show that was apparently pretty good. Which is few and far between as far as live action anime goes. Also, there's the new live action Avatar, which is apparently pretty not good.
An Avatar thing that's not good? You're talking about like Last Airbender, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes people say Avatar and they mean giant blue things.
Okay,
if
you mean the blue people when you say Avatar, we're not the same.
Yeah, I don't care about that at all.
I thought the first one was pretty alright, pretty decent, pretty cool. I think that the gimmick was that it had the most incredible effects at the time of any movie ever, and now every movie has like there's a standard of effects that is the standard. So I didn't even watch the sequel because I don't think that it needed a sequel, and also
too damn long. And I've been forced to watch it too many goddamn times that now, anytime I see a hint of a blue person creature thing,
Wait,
I
really?
just want to gag.
How many times have you watched like the first one or the second?
I have no idea. I've never watched the second one because I will not.
How many
But
times have you watched the first one? If you had to,
like a few of my nieces made me watch it. Then like a bunch of times in school they made us watch this shit.
In school?
Over like several days. Yeah, I had to watch it in school. I don't know what classes you took, but yeah.
I don't think I watched Avatar in school.
It took like several weeks too. It was annoying.
In like what
'Cause it was
class
like-
and what for?
I think it was some science class. I don't remember. But that teacher was weird because we also had to watch The Big Bang Theory, and
That's pretty terrible.
It was horrible. Like, more power to you if you like that show, but just because the way I was exposed to stuff, there's stuff in my life where I'm just like, no. Just absolutely no.
For one, I think it's sometimes you associate things with people.
Yes. Like, I don't like Deadpool 2, but that's a whole nother story that we won't go into on the pod.
We won't? We can't?
We won't.
Alright, let's talk about the match real fast. Because DDP just undid the tape and did the choking gimmick, which I've only seen like one or two people actually do this. So it's cool to, goddamn.
Oh my god, yeah, he's got the rope.
Cool to see somebody not named Max Freeman doing it.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Are you saying he ripped off DDP?
I'm saying DDP ripped off MJF.
Yeah, that's right,
Obviously.
brother. That's right. I think I just heard someone yell boring, actually. Oh my god.
I thought they were going into the finish, so that's why I was like, oh, hey, let's commentate. So, hey, talk about Deadpool 2.
No. Movie. I've seen it one time.
It's a good
and
movie.
I probably won't ever watch it again.
I think I've probably seen it 2 times, maybe 3. I casually like Deadpool. I think the 2 Deadpool movies were pretty good. The first one was definitely like a labor of love type deal, so like tons of love and respect for that. And then the sequel I thought was pretty good. And I'm actually really excited for the third. And I'm not one of those like I have this I'm gonna sound really judgy and not like a good person here, and you know what? I'm just gonna tell my honest thoughts, and you know, if you think that of me, you think that of me. But there is a certain kind of Deadpool fan that I can't stand. And it's pretty much the line is, do you wear Deadpool merch? Then you're cringe and I hate you. I think that's really the line. Because, like, I can't tell you how many people that are, like, walking around in that red Deadpool shirt that says something like, I'm sorry, did I offend you? And I'm like, wow, that's cringe as fuck and I don't want you anywhere around me.
Yeah, okay, that one I can see why.
And there's
I
just,
had,
like, a whole bunch
a black hoodie that just had the mask logo on, like, the chest, but that was it.
It's not too bad. There's a lot of cringy
Yeah.
Deadpool merch is what I'm trying to get at. And when I see the
I
cringy
paid, like,
Deadpool shirt
$5 for it.
or a Deadpool merch out in the wild, it's pretty gross. So I'm a casual Deadpool fan, and I like the movies, and the comics are kind of cool. I didn't play the game, but I heard the game was really cool that came out, like, I guess it'd probably be close to, like, more than 10 years ago now.
A long time ago, yeah.
I never played it, but I heard it was good.
I used to feel that way about other people wearing wrestling merch.
Oh, yeah? Like, what?
I would be like, oh god, please don't come near me, don't talk to me. I used to be that way. Now, not so much.
Interesting. Can you think of, like, a specific time, and, like, I saw somebody wear this shirt. Also, she's holding up the 10. It's Ty Dillinger's gimmick.
Yeah, that's Ty Dillinger's gimmick. He's just using all the gimmicks, bro.
Yeah. There's a lot of gimmicks. Anyway, do you remember a specific instant where you saw somebody in a wrestling shirt and were like, don't fucking approach me?
Well, it's usually followed by, like, conversations where people don't realize kayfabe is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always hard.
But I got over it. Now I'm just like, okay, they don't know. I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
There's no telling why they haven't figured that out.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna judge. But yeah, it used to be really bad.
It's always weird to be talking wrestling with somebody who suddenly starts talking about it like it's the real thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like mid-conversation. Well, I don't know if so-and-so can beat so-and-so. Like it's an athletic issue.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, dude.
Oh, here comes the diamond cutter. Oh, he blocked the diamond
he doesn't
cutter.
do it. He doesn't do it very well yet, though.
No.
Johnny be bad. Oh. Damn.
So when you played it out like that, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. And that little town that we kind of went to high school in and stuff. It's a wonder that we're friends, actually. Now that I think about it, that just shows how
we were
you
like casually friends. I mean, you were like to me, you were the guy who wore the suit in high school, and sometimes wore a Randy Orton or
and I'm
shirt.
over here judging people for liking wrestling when that's what we do. Like, I don't know. I'm a fucking asshole, I guess. I don't know.
What was I generic guy of in high school to you?
I don't fucking remember, honestly. That shit's all a blur anymore.
Well, I'm gonna say it. I just know the rumor was you had a huge hog.
What do you mean, rumor, brother?
Hey, finally.
I don't know. We're really gonna sit here and talk about my cock on our Halloween Havoc podcast?
late.
Is that what you want?
It's too late. I mean, we spent half of a couple. Oh wait, two. Is that? Oh, that's not the finish. Okay. I mean, we spent half of a few ECW pods talking about Sandman's bulge and his like surfer outfit.
That's true. That was on the show.
I think
which
you
was
mentioned
relevant.
the Matt Riddle leaks once or twice.
That's true. I did.
I think we're past not talking about dick jokes on the podcast.
We're just trying to get that Blue Chew sponsor.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he hit DDP. Oh no, that was a terrible sell there.
Yeah.
Is that the finish? Oh wow!
He hit a clothesline, so Max Payne
Lariat
clothesline is just absolutely.
His lariat is strong, brother.
It's a killer.
Good for Johnny Be Bad because that shit ain't gonna last long, brother.
No, and also he's been like one of the highlights of the WCW watch through.
Yeah, he's all right.
I've been really like I think almost every match he's had, I've really enjoyed. Man, I forgot we were watching pay-per-view already. Because then it showed like the Halloween Havoc logo.
Wonder what he's been up to.
Who, Paige? Or Mark Merrow?
Oh, Merrow.
He's a motivational speaker. He goes to like high schools and talks to kids about like motivational stuff and like.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I'm sure that. Yeah.
Yeah, he talks about like underage suicide, and he talks about like.
That's good. I could see him doing that.
Light religion stuff, but not heavy religion stuff. My understanding.
Okay.
No, yeah. Super good human real life. Also, he could have chose to fight Brock Lesnar and didn't, which means he's also an intelligent man.
He's a smart, nice man. That I can get behind that. I could have probably used Mark Merrow in my life a few years ago. I can stand behind that. Oh, it's dangerous. Bumper to bumper.
Trucks. Here we go. Are we doing it? Is this it?
Shivani gets rehired, and then they have him talk about monster truck madness or whatever the fuck. I wonder what's going through his mind. He's probably just happy to have a job, I guess.
I was about to track it, but they're shooting to the ring, so.
Yep.
Oh god, it's the Dungeon of Doom.
Oh man, the Zodiac.
I mean, he's literally just wearing the same gear as Brutus Beefcake with like the arm things, because he wore those with the as Brutus Beefcake, right?
He did.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. It's like modified Beefcake gear with face paint, and he put a thing on his fucking head.
Yeah, I mean, did he look himself in the mirror and think, oh yeah, this will get over? Or, oh yeah, this will get heat?
What is the Zodiac?
I'd like to think they explained it on like an earlier episode of WCW that was like before Nitro.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily trust that happened. Anyway, here comes the goddamn Macho Man.
Exactly. Beat me to it. If it isn't Slim Jim himself. Hell yeah, all the pyro.
Am I allowed to track his entrance? Pomp and Circumstance isn't copyrighted, right?
No, you can use that. They use it at graduations. It's fine. I came out to that when I graduated high school. It's fine. I mean, I guess we all did, but you get my joke. That's also my theme.
Did you have like a graduation song or something? Wait, you graduated the same year as my wife, right?
Did I?
I think so.
That would explain why I probably never really interacted with her then if we were in the same. Yeah.
I think you were.
That beats the shit out of me, dude. That's probably for the best then.
13?
I couldn't stand after the... no, I was 12.
You were 12. Okay, so you're even older. You're an old man, goddamn. What are you even doing? This is supposed to be a young man's podcast.
I'm pretty sure I started school a year early, too. Somehow.
Oh, yeah?
Shouldn't worry about those three
Yeah, because everyone was like a year
Oh,
older
wow,
than
we got
me,
a
and
fan in the ring.
What the hell? Is this a... Who is that? That's not a shoot, right? It might be, because they got away from it.
They got away from it, but it also took forever. I would imagine Macho would just beat the shit out of him. Or maybe he didn't because it was a woman, I think?
Good guy, though. Oh, I don't know, man.
I've seen good guys beat the shit out of fans. Who get in the ring.
True.
I mean, he wasn't a good guy, but you saw... Everybody's seen the clip where Triple H saved Austin from a fan, and he, like, fucking German suplexed
Was that
this
on
dude.
a pay-per-view, though?
I think it was a house show.
Yeah, so that's different.
I guess, but like I love the clip because it's Triple H and Hebner just like shit stomping the fuck out of
dude.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my
I've
god!
seen it. Yeah, if that was a work, that was a really weird work.
I mean, I could see an argument. I don't think you would do a work for that because I think you would encourage people to get into the ring. Holy shit!
They've done it before though.
Macho Man wins with the elbow in like 2 seconds.
Well, yeah, goddamn, he's Macho Man.
Hey, you want to read the rest of the card without the finishes, might I add?
Well, I'll try.
Oh, hey, I've been tracking this whole match. Holy shit!
Nice. That's not bad though, because it's Macho
it was
Man.
really short though.
Kurosawa faces the Road Warrior, the Hawk, and Sal Boone faces Mr. JL. Wait, who's this? Apparently, the Sheik comes out with Sal Boone, but I don't know which the Sheik they mean.
The Sheik, Ed Farhat, like the Sheik.
Yeah,
The one who
okay,
fucking kills people with a fork, and is his uncle.
Yep.
By the way, we're gonna see Sabu on a fucking WCW pay-per-view before we ever see him on ECW, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, against Jerry Lynn at that.
I know!
I mean, I don't know who that is. JL could be anybody.
I told you, he likes the Justice League.
Yep. Mean Gene over here. He's selling you the hotline or something, probably. Yep. Phone number no longer active. Calls cost $1.49 each minute.
Are you gonna nut up and try to call it this time?
It's blurred out. I can't call it.
1-800-909-9900.
Okay, well, maybe if we get like enough likes or 5 stars on our podcast, I'll call the WCW hotline in 2024. I don't know. You'll shave your head and I'll call the WCW hotline. Anyway, back to the card. After Sal Boone and JL, we got Luger and Ming. And there's Johnny B. Bad celebrating his title. Then we have Sting and Flair versus Pillman Anderson. And then let me go back and look at... Yes, so after Sting and Flair and Pillman Anderson, we get Hogan and Giant in Sumo Monster Truck match, which goes 5 minutes. That'll be fun.
That sounds about right. Also, this is definitely where Flair turns on Sting again, right?
I mean, he does that all the time, so probably. Then we get Savage versus Luger, which...
Sorry, I was like listening to fucking Mark lose his shit on the television. You heard Conrad talk about how apparently Flair was begging Tony Khan to let him turn on Sting at Revolution, right?
I believe it. I haven't heard it,
Apparently,
but
he
I believe
pitched it to Tony several times, and Tony kept turning him down. And he approached Conrad like at a show. I don't think it was Revolution, but it might have been Revolution. I don't know. And he's like, "Go tell him such and such. Like, come on, convince him. Tell him it only worked 20 other times." And he's like, "I think that's why he didn't want to do it."
Yeah.
Just desperate.
They should have done it, though. They should have done it, and they should have had like RoboCop
that match
show up and
okay. That match was almost perfect. I was about to say it was perfect. It did need RoboCop. You are right.
Yes.
Check out this big guy in the background, like posing for the camera.
I mean, they kind of did the Sting in a Sting mask thing on the Go Home with Darby doing it, so that checked that box for me. That was the other thing I was going to say. It needed Sting in a Sting mask, but they did that on Dynamite.
I think after the match was over, I think Sting looked great. I think Darby was made and looked great. I think that the Bucks were given a good refresher, and like you who are traditionally a major Bucks hater were like, oh hey, I'm actually kind of into what the Bucks are doing right now.
A little.
But you're not the only one, though, is the thing.
No, yeah. A lot of people have been saying that.
So I think that match left everyone better than they came in, which is exactly what it should have done. And they couldn't have done it any better, in my opinion.
You say I'm a Bucks hater, but I say every time I criticize them that they're better as heels. I say it every time they turn babyface. I'm like, no! They're just annoying little shits, and they're good at being annoying little shits. So they should just stay being annoying little shits. And that's coming from me, an annoying little shit.
By God.
I would know.
So this is Kurosawa versus Hawk?
Yes.
They just showed a little package where I guess he maybe broke his arm or something, or tried to.
My God, here comes...
Saturday night.
Never mind Kurosawa. There's the Colonel.
The fucking Colonel, Robert Parker, who could apparently jump rope with it. Or apparently Sherry can jump rope with it, brother.
I mean...
Are you not gonna sell my bit, or what?
I was gonna make a joke about a fast food establishment, but then I realized I think that's part of the family that we... Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, here's Hawk. Hopefully Shivani doesn't stab his eye on a spike.
The Road Warrior Hawk. Where's Animal?
Maybe be in a team with his brother, I don't know.
Nah. We should probably talk more about Halloween Havoc 95 here.
What do you mean? You just asked me about Hawk and like Kurosawa and shit.
Oh, I was about to say, what's your opinion on Kurosawa?
Well, I don't think we've seen enough of him.
Yeah.
I think that most of the matches we've seen him in have been not great. Honestly.
Right. I think he's doing a lot of selling in this one.
Yeah, I don't think that Hawk's going to give him much of an option.
Fair. That is just a dude in there.
I mean, he looks like a big enough guy.
Yeah, that
he's
chop
in there
was
with
probably
fucking
50.
Hawk. Damn, just kick him in the face for real.
Yeah, you know. Look at the adjective, play. We're not here to play. That comes later.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, honestly. Where, like, Scott shows up in the crowd or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a good time. You know, apparently there was several times where, oh, hey, I can hear myself.
Oh.
Apparently there was several times where people were thinking Hawk was going to get a shot at the world title. Or a shot at being the world champion, I should say.
Yeah.
I was always an animal guy, though.
It just feels like you can't have one without the other, but...
Well,
My God.
I managed to, when I discovered wrestling in late 05, early 06, Hawk was doing a tiny singles run that for some reason I remember very vividly. Or, sorry, I said Hawk, I meant Animal.
Exactly.
I remember him wearing jeans and using brass knuckles and thinking that he was kind of a cool badass. And he was just Animal. His name was just Animal.
Right.
I think it was. And, anyway. I remember really liking it, and I always thought that Animal would have been like the singles guy, but apparently Hawk was the singles guy. I just missed that.
You know, I crap on that guy that does commentary with Booker on NXT for, like, sounding not genuine when he does the drag out a syllable on a word for emphasis thing. Tony Schiavone does that really well. Like, when he was just like, a full head of steam! He does that, like, really well.
Kurosawa just beat Hawk with the help of the fucking Colonel.
And then he just left. Get screwed, Hawk.
Colonel's got to hurry up and get out of here. Sherry's waiting on him.
People can talk crap about Schiavone, though, but he does, like, a lot of little things really well that you wouldn't think about.
Yeah, he knows a lot of good shit, though.
They're throwing crap at this dude. Look at that.
He's got heat, I guess, sorta.
I guess.
Hawk
He's
posing
got
in
you're
the
not a
ring for
road
no
warrior
reason.
heat. Yeah.
Brain, it's your turn to talk here. Sometimes that's me to you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, the Samoan drop, though.
Yeah. What's this guy doing? What has he done recently? What's
Kurosawa?
What's Kurosawa up to? He retired in 2020. What? Huh?
Like during the pandemic, or?
Then I get yeah, February. So like right at the height of that.
Anyway, we got Macho Man running around in front of the camera here. Let's hear what everybody has to say.
Oh yeah, he went back to New Japan in '96, and I guess kind of hung out there until he retired. That's cool.
We had even a little audience participation, yeah, because I'm wild, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something, Hulk Hogan. I heard what you said about me a few days ago, yeah. And I don't think that you can separate business from friendship. I'm your friend, but if I ever see you in the ring, I can beat you, don't you know? Yeah.
Randy Savage.
Be a man, Hulk. Your mustache is crooked.
Your beard is a little sideways, too, but I don't want to get into that.
That's
I'm not
all
going
right.
to take personal pot shots at you or anybody else. That's not my nature.
Get in line, everybody's
I'm a little
after
better
me.
guy than that. I don't mind telling you.
Cool.
I'm a bigger man.
Cool.
Well, how did we get into this?
That's okay, man.
Very curious.
I'm gonna take Lex Luger because I know he's gonna beat Ming because I'm gonna.
This is
make
a
sure
really
he
weird
wins.
interview.
Can we just
Well, we could
away
end it
from the
there.
subject of the Luger
Wow.
potential Randy Savage match? I want to ask you one other question because everywhere I go, people are talking about these two monster trucks that are going to be colliding here a little bit later on. The Giant in the Dungeon of Doom truck and your good friend Hulk Hogan in the Hulkster's monster truck.
My curiosity is killing me just like a cat would be killed by the curiosity, yeah, because of the fact machine versus machine and man versus man, doubled and tripled by the exposure of the WCW Heavyweight Championship belt. Don't you think I have a little bit of interest right there?
I kind of feel like I can just see them being dudes with one another and try not to laugh. Like it looks like Gene's trying not to laugh. I feel like.
All right, we're going to be watching very closely.
A participant, and I'm going to be watching too through the video scope. Yeah.
Thank you, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Man, he's still going, huh?
Let's get you back inside.
Oh, he's gone. You should probably give me a timestamp because I accidentally paused for 2 seconds.
Alright, we are. That's a good call anyway. Let's see here. We are. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We're at 45, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Here comes...
Yeah, I'm like 1 second behind, but it'll be alright. JL.
Did it just say JL this time, or was it Mr. JL?
I wasn't paying attention, I just seen the JL.
I think Ultimo
What
Dragon
does
every
JL
time I see his
stand
gear,
for?
though.
Yeah, kinda. They're debating what JL stands for on commentary. It was funny. Shivani just like got quiet. He didn't know how to respond.
Interesting music for Sabu. Holy shit, he has a goddamn scimitar!
Well, you know.
He's gonna fucking cleave a slash into Jerry Lynn here. I've never seen a scimitar at a wrestling show before.
I mean, Drew McIntyre had that giant Claymore sword. That's probably the closest thing I can think of off the top of my head. I doubt we'll get to see a rope get cut with the scimitar, though.
Oh.
Have you seen that apparently Sabu is very critical of people making him in the 2K game?
What?
Yeah, apparently he's called out a couple and was like, I don't look anything like that or something.
That is dumb and definitely can't be real.
Hang on. Let me see. Let's go to Sabu's. I've heard people like saying things about, and then he told one person
he
tweeted like a bunch of colors of attires for Sabu, and he was like, I like the blue one or something. I don't know. He's commented on some CAWs. That's all I know. What is Sabu's handle?
I think it's like real Sabu or something. I know that he says a lot of dumb shit on his Twitter though. But he definitely runs his own Twitter.
Yeah, the real Sabu ECW. Literally, the most recent thing is him saying blue when someone tweeted a bunch of attire options for a Sabu cough. So, there you go.
Well, while we're talking about social, and if you're on it, please go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at 2MarksPod. Leave us a like and a comment when applicable, and subscribe when applicable. And if you have any questions for us that we might want to read out on the podcast, you can send them to us at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. Fucking big German suplex dropping Sabu on his head there.
And it's over. No. I'm sending you link in Messenger.
In Messenger.
There you go. As JL goes to the top rope and Sabu cuts him off. He's going to meet him up there from behind. This is going to be that rolling. Oh, God. That feels like that would be a terrible bump to take, where he does like the head scissors from behind you and rolls, victory rolls forward off the top. Springboard drop kick to the ass sends Sabu to the floor. All right, when are we getting the chair and doing the moonsault thing and
That is a
Arabian
really
press?
good
Let's go.
Sabu. It's a little jacked, but I'm sure he likes that. But that's cool,
Yeah.
but the pants.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never
that's just
seen...
the thing he does now. He comments on people's CAWs of him. I
Well,
don't
I mean,
know.
they're tagging him, so...
Yeah, but it's just not. I don't know.
Alright, what was the finish? We missed it.
Pretty sure he just like pressed him. I missed it
I
too.
think he
Actually,
fireballed.
God dang it.
Did they do a fucking fireball? Are they gonna do a replay?
They should.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
they
do the
might have.
fireball. We missed
Oh
it.
crap! Damn. I'm over here talking about Sabu's Twitter antics, and I missed the.
Oh, here we go. Here it
Wow.
comes. Something coming. Oh, the fucking...
Yeah, I was saying that looks like it would be a sick bump to take, but
Yeah.
in the Arabian press. Yeah, that was the finish. I was right.
Oh.
Yeah.
The camera basically missed the fireball.
Oh!
That's hilarious. That's some
Why did you do the
WCW.
fireball after the... Okay. Tony's sitting here saying, these idiots, I just came back here, and they're doing a fireball after the match is already over. I'm going to bury the crap out of this company on a podcast with Conrad Thompson.
I should have stayed in
future.
New York. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I could be the voice of wrestling. Instead, I'm the fucking voice of your childhood. And it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in New York. Now I'm calling the Dungeon of fucking
Oh
Doom.
my god, for real. I think the monster trucks are coming up, correct?
That is after Sting, Flair, Pillman, Anderson. So it's toward the end. We get the monster trucks, then we get Savage, Luger, then we get the actual WCW title match. And then the show's over. So
As a matter of fact, we
it's
do have here
way
with us
later,
tonight,
bud.
Not only the Taskmaster, of
Let's
course,
see what
Kevin
these
Sullivan,
guys are
Hold on,
saying.
B-Buds.
the Master
We're gonna
is
hear
here
from-
as well live as we take you now as promised to the
We get to see the
Taskmaster's lair.
Taskmaster,
Kevin Sullivan,
though.
the Taskmaster and the Master.
Jesus Christ, here we go.
Here we go.
It's the dude on the fucking throne again.
My son!
Who is this guy?
Who cares?
The moon is full!
Are they gonna reveal the YETI again?
Detroit, Michigan!
You know you have to try to track that when Shivani calls the Yeti.
Sullivan!
I'll try.
All lined up, and the great Milky Way is ready for you, my son! In Tokyo, Japan, in Peking, China, it's the start of another
Almost
day.
like Calvin Sullivan staring down, thinking, God, this is awful.
That there will be
I'm trying to figure out who this guy is.
eclipse of the sun today around
Bastion
the
Booger,
world.
I don't know.
Because Sullivan, we are
But maybe.
right
I'm
Oh
just
my
throwing
God,
crap at
I'm-
the wall.
I'm looking at the wiki, and do you know how many members of the Dungeon of Doom it lists?
There's like 30.
It's a lot. Hold
It's
on.
too many.
I'm gonna read them out to you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna cut the
gosh.
track here,
We'll be here all night.
or I'll just leave it really low.
It literally is just the WCW.
All right.
Go ahead.
Here's the list. The Master, which I assume is this guy.
Yeah, Taskmaster. Probably.
No, not the Taskmaster, just the Master.
Oh, maybe.
Then the second one is the Taskmaster, which is Kevin Sullivan here.
What the hell?
Kamala, Lex Luger apparently is in the Dungeon of Doom at some point. The Yeti, Jimmy Hart is in the Dungeon of Doom at some point. The Shark, Vader, the Zodiac, Ming, the Giant, Hugh Morris, the Barbarian, Conan, which is a really weird one, Max,
Conan?
which I think is Max Payne, Big Bubba.
The video game?
Yes. Or isn't no Max Muscle was his name?
That was the guy with DDP, yeah.
Yeah. I assume it's him.
Probably.
Big Bubba, Braun the Leprechaun, who I've never heard of.
What?
Yeah. Never heard of Braun the Leprechaun, have you?
No.
Okay. One Man Gang, The Gangsta, don't know who that is. The Ultimate Solution, don't know who that is. Loch Ness. I'll say it again just like I said it. Loch Ness. Who I am vaguely familiar with, actually. I kind of know Loch Ness. Geez, here's Hogan and I don't know who?
What? Let's find out what Gene said.
Gentlemen, the winner of the WCW Harley-Davidson sweepstakes.
Oh, it's the motorcycle
Mike Hill
thing.
from Coleman, Alabama. Congratulations. I'm also joined by Tony Carlini, also the lovely Doris Taylor, who is part of Carlini's California connection, and the World Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan, along with Mike's fiancée. I should point that out for the record. And I understand you're going to make Hulk the official presentation.
Well, you know something.
Well, while they're doing random giveaways of motorcycles, did you notice Hogan's tights here?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. He's got the fucking full Hollywood thing going on, and But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I know because I've seen the turn 100 times. I'm no longer tracking, by the way. I've seen the turn 100 times. Hulk Hogan's wearing the red and yellow again when he turns heel.
Yes.
Which is like,
absolutely.
This is totally just a trial run, apparently.
Yep. This is just Hogan trying
real quick,
something different.
I'm going to finish this list of the Dungeon of Doom characters.
Oh, God.
Jacqueline.
What?
Yeah. The Wall.
Yeah.
Gangrel.
That makes sense.
Luna Vachon.
That also kind of makes sense.
Psycho Sam Dudley. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Me neither. And then the last one is Hard Rock Ken Sweeney, who I've also never heard of. Anyway, I'm clicking on
Never
the
heard
master
of
here.
none of these guys.
King Curtis Ikea. I assume this is the guy, but it's hard to tell because he looks a lot different in this picture on Wikipedia.
I just scrolled past the Sabu Tony Atlas thing that I sent you like a week ago when it happened.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
So Missy Hyatt was like, "Oh, I ran into Tony Atlas and he complimented my feet." And then Sabu was like, "Lol, bet he did."
I remember that now. It's still funny.
It is very much still funny. Monster trucks.
Am I to believe that Hogan was in the monster truck fucking around with the Giant, then left to do this motorcycle giveaway?
Yeah, that's a good point. They showed the monster trucks pushing each other earlier.
They didn't push. They didn't touch earlier. They were just kind of like...
Oh, they didn't?
Revving around, moving around. They didn't touch each other.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just them
Late
showing the
next
trucks
week.
off. Because, yeah, he's talking about later we're going to get in the trucks and I'm going to... So, yeah, I don't know. WCW, man.
Hogan was threatening to kill Giant again, by the way.
I don't think they knew.
They knew what? You don't think they knew what?
World War III is the next pay-per-view. By
Can you hear
God.
me? Dude,
3 rings. Oh, man. That's the first time they do the 3-ring gimmick. You think Triple H will bring that back, too, since he brought back War Games?
you think you can hear me?
I can now.
Oh boy. I don't even remember what I was trying to say. I'm sure it was funny.
What is
What is Heenan?
Brain on about?
I don't even think he knows.
I think they're just filibustering. Yeah, he's just saying shit. They're doing something. They're like,
Shivani's
just go.
doing it now. Shivani's so freaking weird and awkward sometimes with his like.
Oh, hey, look! If Lex Luger wins this match, he'll face Randy Savage. So I unintentionally still spoiled stuff because you made me run down the card, and we
Yeah.
already.
I didn't. I already
Yeah.
forgot that what the card was. So, it wasn't spoiled until you just said something.
They're throwing crap again.
Wait, who's he supposed to wrestle?
So Ming is wrestling Luger, and if Luger wins, then he'll face Savage.
So is this supposed to be a tournament?
I guess, of sorts, I guess. I don't
mean,
know.
It's a small bracket, for sure. Interesting style for Ming's hair here. Also, Crockett on the tombstone there.
Yep. There's an Elvis one, too.
Well, here comes the package. What was that little, like, lemon head looking thing that goes across the screen there?
It's spooky. Halloween.
Is it spooky? What's it supposed to be?
I have no clue. WCW in the early mid-90s.
Mid
who
90s,
knows?
straight up mid.
Did you see Package was at Sting's last match, though?
I don't remember if I saw him.
That was nice.
I remember seeing a few people. I remember seeing Magnum TA, and I remember seeing... Shit, who else did they show on camera? I can see his face, but I can't remember his name in my head. Either way, I saw a few people.
Yeah.
I saw Dragon. Does that count?
I don't think they showed Lex on the pay-per-view feed, but he was there. There was a bunch of people there that they just didn't have time to or didn't want to bother, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that actually reminds me. As of this recording, or as of when we were recording this, last night Mercedes Moné debuted on Dynamite, and there's just news everywhere showing that Bayley and Naomi and whatnot were there, and I...
Tamina, I think, too. Yeah.
Literally don't care. Like, okay, it's nice that they're supporting their friends and all, but, like, why is that news? Why is that news?
The same reason, like, one of the Kardashians bought a new car is news, that's all.
It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of dumb, and like I've heard of.
It's not. It's just, oh, hey, that's a person that we see on the TV. Oh my God, what are they doing?
I guess. Hey, vamp for me for a minute while I do something.
What does
real fast.
Vampiro have to do with anything? But no, since you brought that up, Kevin Nash was talking about how he couldn't go to Sting's last match because of his legend deal or some crap with the WWE. But Bailey was there to see Mercedes, so Kevin Nash was full of shit. So, yep. Imagine that, Kevin Nash making excuses. He could have just said he tore a quad or something. Anyway, WCW. Never mind that shit. Because here comes Meng and Lex Luger. 90 miles an hour. Clothesline over the top rope. Beautiful. Crowd's
Alright, I'm
biting
back.
on it. Oh, okay. Crowd's biting on this clothesline to the outside. They came alive for a second. Luger dive?
Big Luger dive.
Nah, it's 95. He's not going to dive.
Speaking of dives, I want Roman to bring back the big flying Undertaker dive thing that he does.
The Undertaker dive thing.
Yeah, I mean, his isn't quite like the Undertaker's, but his is really cool.
Yeah. Does he still do that drop kick where they're like hanging in the ropes and he
the
runs
drive
on the
ball?
outside?
Man, I think so.
I don't know. He'd have to wrestle a match for me to find out, I guess.
Well, he will be here in just a couple weeks. Speaking of
Yeah,
which, are
don't
we going to
remind
watch that
me.
or what?
The WrestleMania?
Yep.
We're not going to watch night one on the podcast live because maybe. If I get off at a decent time, maybe.
Well, I was going to ask you. I mean, your boss done told you could ask off in advance. Why don't you ask for Saturday off?
I don't know. Money?
I mean, that's a fair answer, but... I mean, it's WrestleMania, man.
Good.
I requested mine off with vacation days.
When is
ago.
WrestleMania?
That
would be the first issue. That's coming up.
I think you should totally do that, and then we could do...
yeah, but when is WrestleMania?
Like, what time?
That's the first...
It's like
April 6th and 7th. Okay, yeah, I've got time. It's like 3 weeks out.
Yeah. Go to work tomorrow, tell your boss, hey, I want this day off. Is that cool? And
I just feel like I've been asking for days off a lot lately, but...
He literally was like, hey, you should ask for days off.
No, that was somebody else. That wasn't like the owner guy.
Okay. No.
But
Still,
I probably
I think
could.
that, like, this is a reasonable enough thing.
Yeah.
In advance a little bit. And then we could maybe try to live stream it on, like, we'll record the podcast like normal, but maybe we'll do the YouTube version live, maybe? I don't know. An idea.
Maybe I do that and then I
No
work
problem.
on like the 8th or something.
If you
That way I
wanted
don't
to do
lose
that.
any money. Ooh, I don't know if I want to work on that Monday though either. Because there's no telling how late I'll be up on WrestleMania Sunday.
Yeah, I requested off, because I'm already off Saturdays normally. I requested Sunday, Monday off. So
I already have Sunday, Monday off.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you what I did so that I knew that even just watching, even though WrestleMania is not on Monday, who knows how late I'd have to be up.
That's what I just said.
So, yeah.
I don't know if I want to move my day to a Monday. If just seems like it would be easier for me to leave it alone and just watch the show.
Man,
I'll definitely watch Sunday live.
I'll keep pestering you about it.
I've never had an issue with watching a show like later though. Doesn't really bother me that much.
It is
I don't
definitely
know.
not. It is definitely like just a little bit inferior. Like, just a little bit not as much fun.
I don't know. I don't even know what's on what night. Do I really care that much?
Don't get weird about it now. Come on.
Anywho, Ming and Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Time to be thinking about that anyway. Probably terrible audio. We've already went on tangents about like The Big Bang Theory and Avatar and my cock.
And Deadpool.
We should probably focus on Ming and Luger here. They're not really doing much though, to be honest.
No, Ming's got a chin lock here and just a nice little rest hole, and then he's talking shit kind of.
Freeman, acknowledge me.
Ooh ah.
Acknowledge Ming.
Oh wow, that's good. That's a good bit. Funny.
Not really, but
I don't know, I think it's funny.
I like those little video walls on the stage though that look like the little haunted house looking deals. Those
Yeah,
are cool.
it's almost kind of a precursor to the screens that they would eventually get. That would just be the entire Tron, or not the Tron, but like, oh yeah, I guess the Tron, but because they didn't have one yet, like a Megatron or the Titantron.
So why do we have the crosshair around WCW on the mat? What's up with that?
I would imagine that it's a holdover from War Games, and they just never changed it.
Yeah.
That is probably the real answer.
So the answer is WCW, lol.
So who's booking right now? Is it Dusty? I bet you I can Google a timeline of the WCW booking committee.
Probably.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, Nitro is like... Is that a Bischoff thing, or did they start that before?
It is a night. It is a, yeah. It's an initiative that I don't think he's on creative yet, but I know that he's in charge. He's the producer.
Yeah, he's like changing shit. Now we've got Shivani on the call, so he's not having to do that as much. This match is kind of slowing down a little bit, though, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
He wants Luger to be a part of the Dungeon of Doom, says Shivani. So there's that. You think that happens tonight? You think he just, like, beats the crap out of Randy Savage or in the other match? Or...
Dude, I don't know. When I Googled WCW booking committee, it brought up a wiki page for all authority figures in wrestling.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I swear to God, I just expected to be able to find, like... If you go on Wikipedia, you can find a timeline of when band members were active in a band. I figured I could find something like that, but for booking committee.
Yeah, wrestling fans aren't that into... They don't care.
I think you're wrong, but okay.
They don't care. Wrestling fans arguing about, like, the actual specifics of wrestling? That doesn't happen.
That would make them a mark. We don't want to be marks, do we?
No, not at all. Definitely not on Twitter X. That'd be awful.
Definitely not at 2MarksPod.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That's mostly you.
And definitely not sponsored by Taco Bell.
No, we would never. They should do that though. That would be fun.
No, we would never sell out. As I'm holding my...
Yeah, you wouldn't. I would. I'd
Taco Bell cup.
We'll do like what do they call the when you eat into the microphone or whatever, the mukbang. We'll do a
Yeah,
mukbang. We'll
it's
talk
actually mukbang apparently.
Oh, whatever.
But I've always thought it was mukbang also. I literally learned that today, which is
This
funny
is
that
our
you said that.
podcast where we watch wrestling shows and completely ignore the wrestling show to talk to you.
We should do a
about
watch along
everything.
mukbang.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
mean, I kind of
we
did earlier. I was eating chicken and
I was eating Taco Bell. I actually managed to eat it all and not get. You know, you talked while I was eating, and I talked while you were eating, probably.
so not to spoil the sausage being made, but it's 8:45 right now. So yeah, we started this thing up and we had dinner.
Yeah. I'm actually starting to get a little tired. I just downed all my Baja Blast, so hopefully it kicks in. We got
blast!
about an hour and a half left of this fucking show. And not that it's been
And then you'll
bad,
probably crash hard.
I don't really crash from caffeine too often.
I'm gonna crash hard.
Are you on some caffeine right now?
Sort of. It's like sweet tea, but it's like fancy. Probably has all kinds of shit in it. Sweet tea, I don't know.
Oh yeah? Oh my god.
So
I think
yes.
Ming just pulled a shiv out of his fucking boot.
Holy crap!
He's gonna stab fucking Lex Luger right here. Oh!
What kind of show is this?
Right in front of the referee!
Wow.
He kicked Luger!
Because he wants Luger to join the Dungeon of Doom. He gives him the win. Why do we even have a match?
I don't know. That finish doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, the referee was just watching a man get stabbed, so
It's true.
he just didn't care.
It's true.
But then you kick a motherfucker while he's in a pin, by God, DQ. You can stab people in the WCW. You can't kick them while they're in a pin.
So how are we gonna do 2K gameplay for the YouTube show? For the YouTube.
I have no idea.
Because SharePlay sucks ass. All we can really do is do individual matches, which is cool and fine, but how would that be interesting? You know what I mean?
True. Well, you move out of the little tiny hick town and come closer this way. Because we have better
just
internet.
Come over and play 2K together, which would.
You could move closer to here and do that. I don't know if I'm moving or not, honestly. My stuff, I signed papers and stuff,
Look,
but it's
if
not
I
due
had
until
the,
June.
Resources, I would be moving tomorrow. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I get that. I get that.
He looks like he's wearing a NASCAR jumpsuit type deal.
'Cause he is.
Looks comfy, actually.
So this is called a fire suit. That's so he doesn't catch on fire.
Okay. Hogan wasn't wearing one.
Well, he will be when he gets into the monster truck.
No, he wasn't wearing one in the monster truck when they showed the camera shot earlier.
Oh, well, he should be,
I don't
because,
think he
I
was.
don't know, safety and whatnot.
Yeah.
OSHA regulations, damn it.
Does OSHA have ordinance over Monster Jam? Or WCW?
No, I was just making jokes because I'm a working man. No, I guess that'd be somebody else, probably. But,
This is an interesting
yeah, it's
interview
a fire
here.
suit, so.
Sorry. I know that you know a little bit about the NASCAR.
Maybe.
I don't know much about it. I don't know anything
Kyle
about
Petty
it.
was in the NWO.
That's true.
Yep.
The most I know about NASCAR is I played like NASCAR 64. And like
Oh,
not
wow.
even a lot. No, yeah, when I
Yeah,
had an
those games-
N64 as a kid, I had almost like... I didn't have every N64 game, but I had a whole bunch. Because my dad just like... I don't even know. He had to have bought it from someone's kid, someone who had a kid who got rid of it or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't fucking know, but I had a whole fuckload of games.
I did not.
I had like a little like drawer thing, like a little like a drawer gimmick that was like kind of big, and you open it up and it's got like rows of like lined plastic that you slide your cartridges into that would hold them and keep them safe. I guess.
Back to the ring.
Which eventually my mom's apartment got broken into and my 64 and stuff got stolen. That's not the only time that happened, by the way.
Well, you know who broke in, right? It was ARN Anderson. He pulled out the Glock.
He pulled out the Glock, held it up to my mom, and said, "You're gonna give me that goddamn Nintendo system."
That needs to be. We need to like Photoshop this image where Arn is holding someone up for a Nintendo 64 now.
All right. I mean, I won't put.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if I can put a gun in the thumbnail or not.
No, not in the thumbnail. You couldn't. Not
I
for
don't know.
YouTube.
Maybe I can. But I could put Arn in the thumbnail and like an N64 or something. It'll be really confusing, and it'll only make sense for like the 5 minutes
2
we're on this
seconds,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Anyway, here's Nature Boy Ric Flair. We're never. Oh, it's Sting.
Well, yeah, it's Sting and Flair.
I forgot.
Because they are just the bestest friends in
This is-
wrestling history.
This is maybe one of my favorite Sting jackets ever. I love this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Fiery.
What was I about to look
Where
up?
is Ric Flair actually? What the? Huh? Yeah, is this like payback for Sting not showing up until halfway through the or whatever?
See, that's what my immediate thought was.
Whose side is Flair on?
But whose side is he on? What was I about to Google?
It's Sting. That's my text tone, actually. By the way, is Shivani yelling Sting.
Oh, really? I think
Yeah.
mine's still Michael Cole yelling, "Ah! Help!"
Yeah. Yeah, I made my text tone Shivani yelling Sting, and then my ringtone is the Nitro theme song.
Yeah.
So if someone calls me and leaves a voicemail, it plays the Nitro ringtone, and then a little bit later, you just hear Shivani yell, "It's Sting!"
Every time you do the Shivani voice, you crack your mic and I can't hear you. Maybe you should do it from further away.
Insist that I do it every time we end a pod.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Anyway, Arn Anderson is doing Arn Anderson things, and when I grow up, I want to be Arn Anderson.
When I grow up, I want to be Arn Anderson also. Ooh.
Just seems like a man.
No, yeah, he's everyone's dad.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson be laying down some hella bar moms.
Well, now we know where Pillman's Got a Gun came from. It was when he teamed with Arn.
Yeah, he literally got it from Arn.
Yeah. He borrowed it. He's like, I don't know, this Steve Austin guy's been giving me trouble. Can I borrow the Glock?
I assume,
Got it on loan.
I was about to say, I think that the Hollywood Blondes was long before this. I think Austin has not debuted yet, but is short to debut in the WWF.
Yeah? You think?
No, I think he debuts on my birthday, and that's how I know that.
On your birthday?
Something like that, yeah. Or like maybe he has my birthday. I think it's that he debuts on my birthday.
Well, his birthday is December 18th.
Steve's birthday is December 18th?
Stone Cold's.
Okay. And when did he debut?
I don't know yet. Hold on. Hollywood Bonds. Yeah. ECW. No. Oh, you'll never. That can't be right. Hold on. What?
What's that?
He wrestled his first match for WWF on December 18th, 95. He debuted on his own birthday? What?
Well,
that's why you had those things mixed up, because they're the same day.
Maybe. My birthday is December 8th.
Oh, is it?
So, I think one of those might be wrong.
Probably.
I remember in... Maybe I'm probably wrong. But I remember it was in, like, SmackDown vs. Raw 07 or something. I think on the loading screens, it would, like, tell you somebody's debut.
Yeah, those are never wrong either, though.
Yeah, right. I guess that's fair.
So... Like, there was one game where Bischoff mentions, like, 96 weeks or something. I don't know. You know, his famous podcast, 96 Weeks.
Yeah. Holy shit. Big press by Sting.
Something like that. I don't remember. Who needs Ric Flair when you are just
the greatest of all time, Sting?
Yeah.
He is pretty jacked here.
He was just a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And someone said, hey, you want to do a wrestling? And he was like, yeah, I guess.
And then him and Luger went and cheated on their wives a whole bunch. And the rest is history.
And then him and Jim Hellwig did steroids, apparently. I can't believe he mentioned that during the post-scrum on his final match.
I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
That was just like, you didn't have to just go and bury a guy who can't fight back. But okay.
I guess. I don't really... Hot take,
steroids. Like, dude, he's been buried for real for like how long now? You don't gotta add more dirt on the pile.
Well, hot take. Steroids don't matter in wrestling. I don't feel like what he said buried Ultimate Warrior at all.
No.
I think
guess
that
not.
Things that bury Ultimate Warrior are his own decisions in his life.
Fair enough. It is Ultimate Warrior. Like, he's already buried himself long before, yeah.
Man, ARN is fucking awesome. ARN is awesome. Jesus Christ.
But it's not like Sting didn't say anything we didn't already kind of know.
Yeah.
It was just weird that he chose that moment to just randomly mention it.
I have a short list of, like, celebrities and wrestlers that I would, like, legitimately trust with my life. And I'd say Sting is probably on it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Flair's here.
Finally, he's here to turn on Sting.
I can't wait. Oh my god, knocked out the fucking referee! Incredible.
He's gonna nail him in the dick or something.
Oh, he's got the shirt off. These players going crazy.
He's got the head bandage. Is he gonna take the pants off now?
Say that again. Is he gonna take his pants off now? Hopefully.
Yeah.
You trying to see the baby's armor?
This isn't that kind of podcast. Oh, the shoe.
Oh man, the shoe. Oh, he's grabbing his belt. Never mind.
Remember that time that Ric Flair's full moon was just on display in TNA?
He did that a lot.
No, that was like somebody grabbed the tights or something, and yeah.
It's a spot that he's done multiple times.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're telling me Ric Flair exposed his buttocks on purpose? No way.
What? That's
I
crazy.
just wanted to make sure you knew what I was talking about.
Oh,
So I wasn't sure if you knew where I was going.
I don't know what you're talking about necessarily, like specifically. Like I don't remember the TNA one. I just remember that he's done that more than once.
I guess he has, yeah. But I don't know. I remember the TNA one, like, for some reason.
I only really remember one thing when it comes to TNA and Ric Flair.
Well, yeah.
People chanting for Flair. Oh, he's got a shoe. He's gonna beat Arn's ass.
DQ. 4 Horsemen win. Tag, but the referee didn't see it.
Funny how Sting was in control all the way up until Flair got out here.
Yeah. What's a tag in WCW? You just do those when the ref's not looking. Who cares?
Where's the goddamn tag ropes?
Yeah. Those damn Young Bucks, Pillman and Anderson, doing whatever they want in this tag match. He did the thing, kinda. And Shivani just has the voice for calling this stuff.
Mm-hmm. We're watching Sting, Arn, and Flair, and Pillman, with Shivani on commentary, and that's pretty fucking awesome.
It's amazing how good he is when he tries.
Yeah. I also hot take. I think. Oh my god. Right on Arn's nuts there. I think that if Shivani wasn't on the losing side of the war, and then also was gone from wrestling for like 17 years, I think that Tony Schiavone would be considered the greatest announcer of all time.
Probably.
And not Jim Ross.
I mean, they're not similar, but they're kind of similar in a way too, so I don't know. But
I mean, what they represent for their companies is similar, but...
yeah. Because they both kind of just, like, react and yell a lot, but, I mean...
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! By God is my witness!
What more do you need? It's wrestling, it's not complicated.
Yep.
They know how to fall.
Say it.
No. That's somebody else's thing. I don't steal bits. What are you
That's
talking
for
about?
ass. I'll do it, motherfucker.
No! He tried to slap him, or did he?
Or did he, brother? Man, Sting's been selling for a long ass time here.
Mm-hmm. How long is this match go? Just barely longer than the opener.
Flair grabbing
And then we
it.
get-
Oh my god.
We get 5 minutes of monster trucks in a minute, and that's what we came for, really.
This is what we paid for the, how much were the pay-per-views? 20, 30 bucks here?
Shoot, I don't know.
Oh, here comes Arn distracting the referee again. They tagged. Referee didn't see the tag. But now he's just telling Brian
Doesn't
Pillman
care.
to go.
Oh, now he cares? Oh, no. He doesn't care. He's still gonna let it go. Okay.
He only cares if they're baby faces.
True. Oh, is he gonna make him get out? Oh, yes he is. I don't know. So Flair's gonna do the I jump off the apron and leave bit, right? That's what we're building to.
I'm really not sure. I think that
I don't know either.
Flair tags in and he walks in and pokes Sting in the eye and puts him in the figure 4.
I really don't know what happens
He hasn't
here,
done
actually.
much but like kind of bump into the other guys in this match though.
Yeah, and swipe at him.
Oh, spine buster. That's the finish, right?
3 count, it's over. He didn't even touch him to break up the pin, so...
I know! It's so obvious if you're paying attention.
Is it? I legitimately don't know the finish.
I don't either. I'm very confident though.
Like, I know who goes over and I know how, but I don't know why. Wishbone. And they are really working this tag.
Yeah, I'm starting to yawn off
Flair.
mic here. Holy shit.
It's got like a heel hold.
He's screaming, "Nature Boy!"
Are you here? You're in freaking slacks, Rick. He got a head bandage and he's in
Oh, he'll
loafers
take
and
him off
slacks.
if you ask him.
Oh yeah, he will. He'll take everything off. Space Mountain. Woo! He flew in on his own private helicopter.
Good bit, I guess. I don't know.
Where is it?
You need to use those more, man.
Do what?
You need to use those effects more.
I guess there's just only like a couple.
Yeah, I need to also probably.
I need to like find a thing to make my own soundboard. That would be good because then we could just add random Shivani.
Yeah,
that would probably make this better.
I was thinking something like that. I don't know if my little computer could handle it though. Like just running Discord
I don't know
and
if mine
OBS,
could
it's
either.
like fucking.
Yeah, true.
It's probably time to reallocate my OBS actually.
I just need a new computer, so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like this thing would be like falling shut if it wasn't propped open by the wall, so.
Which is really funny, honestly.
I just need to get a desktop and yeah. Still yelling at Sting from the corner. Oh, what heels. They're just bashing on him in the corner. He's fighting back. He's firing up. Chop punch.
Oh, the big double headbutt thing.
Oh. Slow clap. Let's go. Let's go, Sting.
Oh, here's Flair and ARN.
Got the tag!
Yeah, baby! Yeah, let's
and it
go!
puts Sting immediately.
Fuck yes!
No one's surprised. The Four Horsemen, it was a work.
He's like, you son of a bitch!
Jesus. That was pretty good though. How he just immediately.
He did the strut and then boom, right into the punch. And
That
Shivani's
was
call
good.
there was really good too. We weren't able to
What-
catch it, but not
What'd he
even
say?
like the call, but he was like delivery of the call.
It was all a lie. He's really good at the like half yell emphasize word thing though. Like I almost believe that he's getting into it.
No, it's 95. He still cares. He's into it.
Yeah.
Wasn't until like 97 or 98 until he was like, oh, everything after 98 was bad.
Yeah. Is that where That's Right JR started? But it was like, that's right. Mark Madden.
I knew you were gonna say Mark Madden. I don't know why, but I could feel it in my fucking like guts.
Yeah.
I actually like Mark Madden.
That's right, Tanae.
There we go. We love Tanae. Okay, I'm glad you said Tanae. Two names that are not involved in wrestling right now that really, really bother me that they're not doing anything, and it's a shame, is Mike Tenay and Joey Styles.
I don't think Joey Styles wants to be like
I know, but
being produced anymore.
if someone could unburn him out, that'd be great.
Well, he did that stuff for WWE, and then he transitioned. Speaking of
There's
Tanae,
Tenay. Holy shit, you're right.
he transitioned to doing like the online the .com stuff, and I think he's happy with that. I don't even know if he's still doing it. Does he still work there?
Who?
Styles,
Does he still work where?
WWE.
Right now?
Yeah,
Does Joey Styles work for WWE right now?
I have no idea. That's what I'm asking.
No. No, he does not.
Was he?
He's like completely
What's he
out of
doing?
wrestling.
Did he?
I think he has like a real life job and doesn't want anything to do with
Oh
wrestling.
yeah, he
supposedly.
hasn't done that apparently since like 2016. Holy crap! Anyway, and then he did some independent stuff and apparently made a joke about stupid people who were President Hall of Fame people, and then apparently he just fucked off after that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's really
Just
heartbreaking.
reading the wiki.
Like, you can't tell me. I know that he gets flack for this, even though it's like totally thrown out of proportion. But as far as Tony Khan throwing money at people goes, Tony Khan needs to throw money at Joey Styles, and Tony Khan needs to throw money at. Help me here.
I don't know if Joey Styles would fit into like the booths that they have though.
Well, no, because like they're reusing people for like all their shows, though.
Yeah.
I would remake the fucking like the Collision broadcast team from the ground up, and it would be Styles,
I would get Tenay for
Tenay, and
Collision.
then like I don't know, somebody. Don't judge me, but
Nah,
maybe
I would
Jericho?
try to convince Styles to like revamp the AEW website because I've only been on that like twice.
Hmm.
Get him to do that, and then maybe get Tenay and like Shivani to do Collision since it's a WCW knockoff anyway.
Yeah.
Because it'd be nostalgic, you know, Nitro looking ass thing, and then Nitro commentators.
All right, I'm gonna track this.
The monster trucks.
Luger, you appeared to have the match
Oh,
in
this is
control.
Luger.
You had Ming set
What's
for the
the name,
torture
baby?
rack, then he brought the Asiatic Spike into the ring, and of all people, the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan interferes. What do you make of this? Now you have to face Randy Savage after that grueling match with Ming.
You know, it seems a very perplexing situation. It seems there's forces here in the World Championship Wrestling, besides my good pal and friend Sting, who want this match.
He definitely
between
almost
the
said World
Macho
Wrestling
Man,
Federation.
Randy Savage and myself to take place. The reasons why,
The World Wrestling Championship
I don't really
of the
know.
world.
Maybe I'm not 100% right now, but Macho Man.
Ah, and your
the
shirts
total
are too
package,
tight,
Lex
too.
Luger. Here's that bell ring. It's you and I, the big boys, getting it on. And when the bell
big
rings,
boys getting it
I'm
on.
gonna be there, Macho Man. And you know what? I'm gonna be.
Oh, you know I'm getting tired of my voice crack there.
Because I've got a goal that I stated from day one. And you and your pal, Hulk Hogan, can commiserate together all you want. But the bottom line is this. I am the total package. I am going to
So
be
does Luger
the
join the
greatest
Dungeon
wrestler
of Doom?
WCW has ever seen. I am going to be the world's heavyweight champion. You know what, Macho Man? I'm going to go through you to get there. I'm going to make an example of you. So, Macho Man, you better be ready. You've taken on a lot of big matches in your career, but you've never had a bigger match than the total package. Lex Luger right now, because I'm standing before
Random
you. and I'm
tidbit,
telling
by
you,
the way,
Macho
the
Man, that
Johnny
I'm
B.
gonna
Bad
take you
DDT
apart
match
piece
got a
by
3-star
piece.
rating
The total
on
package always
Wrestling
gets
Observer.
Oh
Now
boy.
let's
And,
go back to the ring. Tony Schiavone
The Flair
and Bobby the
Sting
Brain
Horseman
Heenan.
thing got 3 3/4. So, Johnny B. Bad is almost as good as Ric Flair.
Almost.
There you go.
I have a random tidbit of my own. It's even more random. It's not even wrestling related, but I want to bring it up. My wife sent me this really funny little clip tidbit deal here, and it's basically it's an excerpt from the novelization of the Austin Powers movies, and I'm gonna read this little small paragraph here. I've I've gone the wrong shagging way, Austin thought to himself, groovily. Austin stopped the cart and attempted to turn around. However, Dr. Evil's dastardly corridored walls were too close together to make a U-turn. Austin had to think fast. He turned a little one way, then reversed a little, then turned, then reversed, on and on for minutes, until the cart he was driving was perfectly wedged perpendicularly between the unsexy walls. Yeah, baby, said nobody, since this was not good.
Yeah. Here's a clip of Big Show breaking a toy truck and ripping
Wow,
his
just
shirt
like-
off and throwing it at Hogan.
No selling and talking about the Dungeon of Doom is the most offensive thing you could have possibly done.
It's Halloween Havoc, man. This is what we came for.
We did not come for the fucking Dungeon of Doom.
Literally, we did though.
We
'cause
came
the
for.
monster truck-
Okay, I was gonna say we came for the YETI, but that's the Dungeon of Doom.
Nah, I didn't even come for the YETI. I came for Tony Schiavone. Low key, when I was driving home, I was like, "This is when Schiavone comes, and then we won't have to listen to Bischoff."
Thank God. Not that he's bad.
Yeah, not that he's terrible, but like I don't know. There's just something
I just
nostalgic about Schiavone.
I wanted to hear Schiavone pretty bad.
He's gonna crank his knob, brother.
Oh my God. Is that what Hulk's saying here?
No, but I mean, more or less, yeah. And they're really going through the entire like backstory of the Giant and the Hogan.
The Giant and the Hogan, yeah. This is
Goodness.
I thought about tracking it, but it's a lot.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. And then he cranked his neck for the 3rd time. And then they shaved his mustache because Hogan was thinking about doing it anyway, so you may as well do it on TV.
I love the granny thing though.
Yeah, and there's neck crank. She's a stunt granny.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give a time code real fast, just because I think it's been a minute. Currently we are at 1 hour and 49, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. And there's the master of the Dungeon of Doom. And he looks terrifying. Oh boy, are they going to show us the YETI?
I mean, I'm probably like a year old here, so I don't care about anything yet.
I wasn't even there. I wasn't even born.
Thank God.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start tracking a little bit.
Oh, they're literally getting to the end now, because here comes the
Hulk
YETI.
Hogan prepares his monster truck, knowing that for the first time in his career, he must face the same man
Yes,
twice
Hulk
in one
Hogan
night.
built the monster truck
First,
himself.
machine against machine, as the two control their sumo monster truck in an explosive battle, and then
How is it a
man
sumo
against
monster
man.
truck?
As it
Because
determined,
the
Hulk
matches,
Hogan
you have to
defends
push the other monster
WCW
truck out of
World
the
title against
circle.
the most feared
Did you
and
notice on
awesome
the graphic
competitor
there,
World
Hogan was
Championship Wrestling
just
has ever
ever so
witnessed,
slightly
and
taller
must
than the
contend
giant?
with what lies ahead.
Well, you know,
Thank you very much. And what lies ahead?
Who the fuck
of
is
course,
this?
Creative
the monster
control, brother.
sumo match that is going to take place on
Well,
the
here's
roof
Bischoff
of
to bore us
Cobo
to
Hall.
tears.
Two monster trucks locked up, bumper to bumper, grill to grill, Bobby Heenan.
I almost said, that's not Bischoff. I thought you were talking about the old guy. Bob Chandler. Who the fuck is Bob Chandler?
Said, look, I want a bigger,
Monster
meaner,
truck expert,
more
I
powerful
guess.
monster truck than anything you've ever done. You built it. How tough is this truck?
Well, we put one of our big race engines. It's got a supercharged 570.
He built the monster truck. There you go.
Runs on alcohol. It's as bad as any other engine that we've had in our other trucks and all the other big trucks.
What's the horsepower of the?
Yeah, runs on alcohol. It's a monster truck. We get it.
Tires are
Big.
Is that a normal thing for monster trucks to run on alcohol?
1,000 pounds of tire?
Probably.
Whole truck is
Nitro fuel.
5.5 tons.
Like having two Greyhound buses on the roof.
That's what it is.
747 engines in them.
That's right.
I don't know if they still do that or not, but yeah, probably.
Highly anticipated matchups I think we have
I know
ever
drag
had
cars run
in
on like
WCW.
alcohol.
Bob Chandler, you heard him say it.
I've never heard
You've got
that before.
a combined horsepower of probably 3,000
Some of
horsepower,
them.
22,000 combined pounds.
It's just so
all
funny
up on
you
the
were
roof
like
of a
talking
building.
about
I wanna talk to you
Shivani and
torque and
talking
body
about Bischoff,
modifications and all of that.
and I'm
We'll
like,
get into
I
the
just
motorhead stuff
I didn't
in a
even
minute.
realize that
But
that
right
wasn't
now,
Shivani sitting
from what
there. It
I'm
was
hearing,
Bischoff,
we are
and I
about
thought you were
ready
talking about the
to
old
pull the
man.
trigger. Let's do it.
No.
But I'm just like, holy shit, he's not that old.
Right now, this is my world.
Wait a minute, what are the rules, Ref? Tell us, brother.
All right, drivers, this is how it's going to be. The circle of the perimeter here, there are two charges.
Brother.
The vibration of the truck can make it go off, and you can run over it. Let the distance
Okay, it does look like
truck,
Hogan's
keep
wearing a
on running.
bodysuit, like you were talking about.
Into this glass up, I want the truck to be completely out of the ring. That doesn't mean one set axle, that means two sets of axles. So the truck has to be completely out, all the way to the bumper. When you see those bumpers come in here, we're going to weld them shut. Now, I want to be on the top of that truck, and when you see my hands and those charges go off, I want to jump off that bumper, and may the best truck win. So go for it.
Oh, this is it. This is it. Basically, the rules, let me reiterate for you, if I may. You need to get both sets of axles out
I'm
of
pretty
that
sure at least-
circle in order to be declared the winner.
Actually, I'm not sure
And
that
I
either of these
understand
trucks
him
were in the
correctly,
Monster
Bobby,
Truck Racing game.
to say that there are two charges.
I don't know. I would imagine that that's the only reason they went through all this bullshit. It was because they actually had them somewhere or something. But I can't imagine that they just had these for this.
I think Hogan's truck was a Hollywood truck.
Welding these two trucks together. There is no escape.
Now it's going to be a battle.
Oh, they're like welded together?
How much gas?
And what are they doing exactly?
Alcohol. How big are the gas tanks?
They held.
They're just pushing the other. They're pushing each other. You'll see.
They're garnered.
I don't know why. It's dumb. It's all dumb. It's all dumb. The whole idea was dumb.
The water lines will overheat, but the worst thing if they blow up the.
I don't think I've ever actually watched this actual like full segment though.
No, this is a first for me.
Probably because it's so dumb.
My main question is this how like Monster Truck are there Monster Truck duels and this is how they're done, or
No, I don't think so.
I don't
That would be.
know either. I might have been wrong. These might be in the game.
Now, I do know, I don't think they're actually driving the trucks here. I'm pretty sure they're just, like, sitting next to the guy that's actually, you can kind of see.
Yeah.
And they're just, like, acting like it for the camera or whatever. Wrestling's fake. They couldn't even just mash the accelerator at each other. They had to get stunt people for that. Oh, yeah, the other guy has to do the other set of tires. No, they're not actually doing anything. You're just trying to cover for the fact that we can totally see there's another dude in the truck. Nice try. He's pushing! Yeah, this could be... I don't know. I've never seen any monster truck where they just push each other in a circle thing.
I don't think I've ever seen any, like... I've never been to a monster truck show or anything.
Yeah, I've never sought out that type of entertainment, though. I've been to, like, a thing, but not because I was like, oh boy, let's go. Yeah. Oh, we got a helicopter shot. Let's go. Are you sports entertained yet, pal? Oh, Hogan might lose.
Oh.
Nope.
Who's having it?
Even his monster truck has creative control, brother.
So they actually have, like, a giant bandana. Like, that's actual cloth on the monster truck. That's
Yeah, why not?
hilarious.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, may as well. Bob Heenan. The way Heenan just said, "This is exciting," sounded like Michael Cole in a 2K game. This is electric. Oh boy. Who booked this shit?
I couldn't tell you. I tried to look it up and couldn't find it.
It had to either be Dusty or Bischoff himself, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, Pyro. Oh no.
So all I can find, which seems right, is that Hollywood Hogan had a truck in Monster Truck Madness 64.
Yeah, that would have been later then.
Yeah, but I do recognize the Giant's truck here. I feel like he might have also had a truck, but I could not find it.
Man, they were really banking on him.
Oh, is this where he kills the Giant?
Not quite. He did win, though. He won the Monster Truck Sumo match. And now the Giant's getting out. He's pissed. I love how he has a fire suit that says The Giant on it. That's great.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is it. Man, he could have just pushed and...
Well, he's got to stand up there and... kick him in the dick.
Oh! There goes Big Show.
Well,
He's
Fuck
dead.
your world title match then. To hell with that.
Just add that to the list of things that should Hulk Hogan be in prison for.
Well, anyway, never mind that shit. We have Randy Savage and Lex Luger.
And then the main event, I assume?
Yeah.
Why is Bischoff even here and not Shivani?
Yeah. Heenan, though, man. He's really selling. He's trying to sell it. What do you mean what's happening? We just saw it.
He said you got a parking lot and you got a river. What difference does it make? I think that it makes a difference. I know after falling for so long that like falling in water sucks just as bad or whatever, but I don't know. I don't buy 100% into that it's the same, you know?
They're trying. They're trying to make you think that something terrible happened to the Giant. I don't know why they even booked it, but...
Right.
You know. Whatever. I think Shivani's back, though, now.
Didn't Lex get stabbed in the throat earlier?
Yeah, by, like, a gimmick that we don't know what it was. He's fine.
It was a prison shiv, I told you.
It looked like that. The way he pulled it out and crap, yeah, but... We may not have a world title match. What do you mean we may not? Obviously we're not. He's dead. He's freaking dead.
This is the main event right here for the title.
Yeah, this is the main event. Just crown a new champion, send Hulk Hogan to prison.
Problem solved.
Done. Macho Man gets the belt, right?
Macho's dressed like Beetlejuice in the corner there. Is he actually in that gear? He is not.
Fine. Yeah, he didn't change.
He's just Macho Man here, not Randy Savage.
Just Macho Man. Snap him like a Slim Jim. Let's go. But seriously, who booked a freaking, like, we're gonna throw the Giant off of a roof? I guess I can't say much, because, didn't Baron Corbin murder Rey Mysterio and then he showed up, like, a week later?
Yeah.
They did the same thing.
Baron Corbin murdered Rey Mysterio.
A couple of guys, didn't he?
I don't know about that, but he threw Rey Mysterio off the building. Rey Mysterio, I think in the same year or close to it, Rey had his eye pierced by Seth.
Yeah. That was like the same year, yeah. Or around the same time.
Yeah. Also, he had surgery 5 times on his left knee.
Oh my god. Really?
He did? Yes, really.
Was it Brian that he threw? I feel like he threw somebody else off the rooftop too. Not important, but I'm trying to find out actually.
Oh, here comes Jimmy Hart, who's wearing all black.
Mysterio and Black. So yeah, he threw old Aleister Black off the roof with Ray.
Oh my god.
There you go. There's the answer. Baron Corbin sent his ass to AEW. There you go.
By God.
He got so concussed, he started thinking his name was Malachi. Well, never mind the death. Let's get that torture rack going. Let's go, baby. Jimmy Hart's at ringside. Luke.
Yeah. Spoiler. I'm pretty sure that the thumbnail for the next Nitro is Lex with Hogan on his shoulders, which sounds wrong, but apparently that's a thing. So. And on the ECW side, I'm pretty sure we're really close to Joey Styles debuting.
Yeah. So the thumbnail for this should just be ARN with the Nintendo, because I think everybody else uses Big Show doing the wavy arm thing right before he falls, so we should not do that.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's like the easiest thing, because that's like the big thing on the show, you know? So.
Well, what about the Yeti?
Yeah, you should do. Or you could do the Yeti and the where he butt fucks him, yeah. Which is fine if you consent, but I don't think Hogan consented. You know?
Yeah, I think I want to hear about this match from more.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
Did they mention why Macho's arm is wrapped up?
Well, he had a match earlier, you see.
Okay.
I don't know if they mentioned it. I haven't been listening to the commentary because I have it so low. Because I don't want the mic to pick it up.
Right. Usually I have the subtitles on and they're pretty good. But I actually don't have mine on right now. I should probably do that.
But he did. They both had matches earlier.
And if anybody's looking for a time code, once again, we are at 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 seconds, baby.
So just to recap, because Savage's match was way earlier,
Yeah,
he beat the Zodiac in like 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
And then Luger got kicked by the Taskmaster. I can't talk now. Kevin Sullivan kicked him, and he won by DQ against Ming, who was very pissed off about it. Because old Kevin Sullivan wants Luger to join the Dungeon of Doom.
The Dungeon of Doom.
He's cheating.
Oh, interference, sort of, kind of, from Jimmy Hart there.
The Macho Man elbow, yeah. It's over.
He said, fuck you, Lex.
And that's our show. That's Halloween Havoc's main event done and dusted. We'll let you know on Nitro if the giant fell on the water side or the pavement side of the road. I'm kidding. Obviously, that's not over yet.
Oh no, he's fucking gone.
No.
Oh, White is gone. I shouldn't say that. We're gonna hop off the podcast and get some terrible news or something.
Captain Insano is no more.
So we're gonna do a watch along of the Waterboy whenever it happens in the timeline, right?
Maybe. Why not? Just that one clip, though, because... Oh.
Okay, well, Bobby, do it. There you go.
Yeah, why Shivani gotta go? Okay, there we go. Tony's thinking, I left New York getting screamed at by Vince about how bad I'm doing just to come here and get yelled at.
Oh, Bobby's back.
That was quick.
What is, we can... I guess I should try.
Would you know, there's an opening for a producer. Would you like to?
And he's
would you like
pissed.
to fill it and go do it? Tony, and work in the truck
Tony,
next
you don't know.
pay-per-view?
There's an opening for producer. Would you like? Tony is on his shit even in '95, huh?
Let's go back and take a look at what happened on the roof of Kobe
Man,
a few moments ago. The Battle of Sumo Monster Trucks.
that was good.
And what an exciting!
It popped me.
This was truly, as you said, a first in taking WCW wrestling to a new level.
Yeah, a man is possibly dead. Let's show it again on replay here.
Pulled out on the outside. There you see once again the overhead view from the roof of
That's what you
Cobo
do.
Hall, adjacent to here Joe Louis Arena. And then here's where it all broke down. Let's listen in. Sometimes tempers and emotions can just get too high.
Me and you. See the giant?
Well, he cornered it, and right there is the ledge. Right below is the Detroit River. And right across you see in the Windsor, Canada.
But he should have thought about getting Hogan in the ring. He should have thought about the championship of the world. He didn't have to go after him on that rooftop.
This happened just moments ago again, fans. And here is the most incredible...
Now, we do not know the condition.
So stupid, man. This just happened. Why are we showing it again?
You can see...
The man died on pay-per-view. Let's show you again.
He immediately ran for help.
Yeah, he's acting like he has a heart now, like he cared. Threw a man off a roof, he don't care.
He did not throw a man off a roof. And that was something that fans, as you could...
I love that Heenan's gimmick for like all of wrestling is just he hates Hogan.
But I do know that Hulk Hogan and the Giant are
Great.
now scheduled
And he was
to wrestle
right.
in our main event at
I mean,
for the
Bobby
WCW
was right.
World Heavyweight title.
I mean, we already paid Buffer a shitload of money. He's got to at least say it's time for the main event or whatever, right?
Yep.
We have to at least use him. We already had to give him his money up front, probably. He's still just yelling into the camera. God.
Yeah, they're still going. I'm technically tracking it, but it's really quiet.
I can't help you, Brain. I'm just like you are. We both have
No, you're not like I am. You don't care.
Yeah, nobody.
You don't care. You can care less.
Yes, I do care.
Well, you don't show like you care. You keep asking me stupid questions, and you're sticking up for the other people that won't tell us something. The reason they're not telling us something is because it's bad. Because it's bad.
It could be. It absolutely could be. As soon as we know,
Bobby
you will
being the
know,
only
and
rational adult here.
We're still waiting. I guess there's no Giant yet, and I don't know. We have what about?
Anybody have a walkie-talkie?
All right, Michael Buffer is ready.
What the
Go to
hell?
the ring.
I'm not tracking this because Michael Buffer is weird about his voice. But we've talked about that before.
Yeah, I guess. Just makes him sound like an asshole to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel, but, you know, it is what it is. How a lot of people feel, I think. You can overprotect your intellectual property, and some people don't seem to really get that that's a thing. Where, like, you can defend your stuff so aggressively that I think it does more damage to you and your brand than to not defend it so vigorously. Is this an official Hogan shirt here, or is this airbrushed? I can't tell.
It looks airbrushed to me, but there was a couple people throwing shit at Hogan though.
I mean, people's been throwing shit at everybody here today.
Oh, that's true. It's WCW in the mid '90s. They're just done with their drink, and they're like, I don't know what to do with this. Let's throw it at that guy.
There was one that somebody threw a Coke bottle that landed straight in Arn's hand earlier when they were cutting a promo. I don't know if you noticed that or not. And they're playing American Made, the greatest song ever. Hogan killed Andre. Hogan killed Giant, just like he promised he would. Let's hear what he has to say for himself.
You know something, brothers?
He's gonna
What
cut the
just
most
happened
heel
out
promo.
there wasn't supposed to go down, man. I didn't want the Giant to take the plunge, brother. That's a long way down to the parking lot. And I apologize. There was a terrible accident out there in the Giant, as far as I know, brother. After the accident, when I saw him last.
Oh boy, here we go. We got something. The Giant is here!
Challenger has arrived from the Dungeon of Doom with his manager, the Taskmaster.
We got Paul White, the Giant, making his entrance here. And it's
Well, Mr. I'm the best voice ever of announcing also couldn't say Taskmaster either, so
yeah.
Now I don't feel so bad for butchering it like 3 times.
Oh, I didn't even notice, brother.
Yeah, I think he said Taskmaster.
Taskmaster? Yeah. Masker?
Yeah. They paid him like $1 bajillion just to not say the names right. Goddamn.
He ripped his shirt off to reveal that he had another sleeveless shirt underneath.
Yeah, what the hell? He ripped his shirt off to reveal his shirt with nothing on it. Why didn't he just... We'll get ready for a snooze fest.
So is Hogan going to be back in the red and yellow by Nitro?
I have no idea, actually, when he does go back or not. I would imagine so, because they're like teasing that he's gonna... Yeah, he's got the little paint on. They're only teasing that he might be going to the Dungeon of Doom side of things. But, spoilers, it's not Hogan that we gotta worry about.
There is 22 minutes left in this pay-per-view. There's
Oh
no
yeah,
way...
they go the distance for a little while here now.
No fucking way. This is gonna be terrible, isn't it?
Like almost 15 minutes of this, yeah.
15 minutes? Okay, well let me know when the finish is coming so that I can know to track for whenever the YETI comes and we can catch Shivani yelling about the YETI. But, I can't believe they're gonna do this for 15 minutes. This is gonna be terrible, isn't it?
It's gonna be pretty boring, I would say, yeah.
Did Uncle Dave rate it?
Not that I saw.
It's a good sign.
Nope. and it has the worst rating of the entire thing on the fan site of the entire night. So,
Oof.
yeah.
I mean, I know that Dave kind of skewed fans against Hogan to an extent, so that's one thing.
That too, yeah.
You know, you'll never
This
hear
whole
me
thing
say
was
Hogan
cool.
couldn't work.
Yeah. This whole thing's pretty trash, though. I mean, they threw him off a roof, and then they go and have a whole ass match. Hogan's got the fucking Kevin Sullivan paint on his head.
Did you see him grab his hand and place it on his throat just now?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Hogan's trying to work with the Jolly Green Giant here.
Yeah. Emphasis on green. But he's gonna, spoilers, win the world title in his first match.
Yeah.
This makes me
And
want to go.
YETI. And, yeah.
This makes me want to go turn on WCW NWO Revenge. I sent you that, right? That I bought that?
Yeah, you were telling me about it.
Yeah, because I've been playing 64 games since my wife got me one for our anniversary. And I went and purchased a classic copy of WCW NWO Revenge.
That's the one that plays like No Mercy, right?
Yeah, they all play like they're all the No Mercy engine, but
yeah.
What's really crazy about this one is it has the sticker on it that says property of Blockbuster. I have a real fucking relic of the old times in my hand right now as we speak.
That's cool.
It is really cool. I am not taking that fucking sticker off. And by the way,
are like, what the hell is Blockbuster?
Yeah, right. I did not notice the sticker when I bought it either. I just, because it, like, you couldn't really see it the way that it was positioned in the package. And where the sticker is on it.
This match is probably
We're not
just
talking about
boring.
this stupid fucking match between the
no,
Giant
we are.
Hogan.
I'm just going to start spoiling shit so that when we get there, people know what's going on. So you remember Luger, like, Sullivan wants Luger to join the... Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That happens.
He's kind of sort of
Hart in the all black.
But I keep wanting to say Andre for some reason. They beat that into my brain a little bit.
They did. They really beat you over the head with he's Andre's son, but he's not actually.
Right.
Doesn't look like the Hulk Hogan I know.
Yeah.
They're really teasing that he's the one going dark. It's a swerve, brother. Something like that.
Big slam.
They're just gonna beat the crap out of Hogan, then he's gonna get a little comeback, and then we're gonna fuck him.
They really just be adding 4 inches to both of these dudes' heights.
Yep.
I'd like to add 4 inches to something, if you know what I mean, brother.
My God. We're not sponsored by boner pills. Not yet.
Pills. Not yet, but we could be. Oh, man.
If they paid me, maybe I would say their name.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there. Any one of them could give us a couple dollars, you know. Get me a new laptop so we can try to be professional.
I'll look into it at some point. In the meanwhile, if we can get 100, if we can get like 100 subscribers on YouTube or something, I'd post a video shaving my head, or let you shave my head.
He's biting
like
them.
Evil
Hulk Hogan bites people.
Evil Hulk Hogan rakes people's backs.
He does that anyway.
Evil Hogan, yeah, I know, that's the joke. Evil Hogan says things he shouldn't say, but anyway, he's wrestling in these fucking all cowboy boots
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Hulk Hogan does a lot of evil things. We'll not talk about that though.
Yeah.
That's a different time. You can use the power of the internet on that one.
Oh, second clothesline. And the Giant, oh my god. Did you see him almost clip his head on the fucking apron?
Yep. Hell of a backflip there. 10
Yeah,
out
it
of
was
10.
pretty incredible.
Especially for a man that size.
Everything he does is impressive, honestly.
I mean, even for a young guy working a,
I mean, he's working the main event with
veteran
Hulk
here.
Hogan.
Yeah,
For the
and like I
title
believe
on
that he could beat
pay-per-view.
Hulk Hogan's ass. So,
And if you ask Bischoff, Halloween Havoc is their biggest show. Not Starrcade.
I mean,
Man, I'm gonna fucking fall asleep during this match.
There could be an argument to be made for Halloween Havoc being
No,
kind
yeah.
of a bigger deal.
I definitely see the argument. Breaks the eyes, and he's still going after the Giant. He's scratching his shoulder. Big punch. Choking him on the ropes. The Giant rakes his eyes back. Irish whips him in. He's got Hogan up high into the fucking backbreaker. Good God, that looked awful. I think that's at least the cause for 2 or 3 of Hogan's back surgeries. What do you think?
I think this match is kind of boring.
Yeah, I'm really trying, man.
How long have we got?
We got like 15
We're going
minutes.
into the bear hug pretty soon. Hogan comes back a little bit.
Don't run through the whole match or anything like that. Oh man,
I only got like 10 or 12
chair I
minutes
use
left.
is a little rough ski, and it's like.
Yeah, so we're going into the finish soon, I think.
You want me to start tracking?
Not quite yet, but I think you'll know. I feel like you'll know when.
Okay.
I've never been involved in a pay-per-view like this. Neither have I, Brain. And you can hear the... You never know what you're gonna see. Even in 95, we're over this shit.
We just got started and we're over this shit.
Yeah, he just came back and he's like, God dang it.
This is a hell of a worked bear hug.
Oh, yeah. The one kid in the background that's super into it.
Little Hulkamaniac. Another slam from the Giant. That's pretty much the only moves he's done this match.
Yeah, he
is
has
like 2
bear
slams,
hug, punch and kick, and slam, yeah. Choke slam, too.
You think Show will whip out that top rope drop kick in this match?
No way, pal. Hogan's not taking that. If he even tries to do that, Jimmy Hart's gonna roll in and back him into the corner and be like, that's why people are booing you. He's not taking that crap. Your dead brother or something. Did you even get any of that, or?
A little bit.
Okay. What did you think, while we're just sitting in a crappy bear hug,
Yeah.
what did you think of that with Candace and Maxine Dupree?
Oh, that's what you're talking. Okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If Maxine's comfortable with it, which she clearly is, or
It's just weird. Like Candace literally backs her in a corner and goes, "She's not taking that." Like, wait, what?
what? I didn't see the clip. I just saw a picture with the quote and the description and stuff. Is it like that triple threat where Steiner and Goldberg and Nash, and one of them goes, "I'm not going to do the finish," and walks off? Was it like that?
Not
That's
really.
how you just kind of described it. Was like, "I'm not taking that move." Also, fuck your dead brother.
Yeah, so Maxine went to do the worm to Indy, and then Candace just gets in the ring and it's like, really?
Oh,
she's not taking that.
Oh, I thought she was
hops
her
in the ring and stops her from doing the worm. Chokeslam. He sat out with it and everything. He's dead.
Hope kicks out one.
It's over.
Oh, he's hulking up.
But no, yeah, you'll have to just watch the clip, I guess. But she gets in the ring and like backs her into a corner. She's like, she's not taking that. That's why they're booing you, because you don't belong here. And then she mentions she's like, good thing.
I wish they didn't make a storyline out of that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. Not her dead brother, but like her getting booed at a house show.
That I can see them turning into like a thing where he'll like give them shit. But the rest of it was just weird.
Man, you can spot some empty chairs in the crowd here. Big fucking boot. Holy shit.
He's like, you want me to raise him up?
Oh, another rake to the eyes. Just kidding, I'm not slamming him. Just kidding, I am slamming him!
Oh, just like WrestleMania 3.
Oh,
he drops
Jimmy
the leg
Hart
on him.
Fucking...
We missed it too, wow.
This is not the first time that WCW has missed an important shot on this show.
Wow.
This is like the third time, at least.
WCW, the referees now. Did you see Show lift his head and then realize he's supposed to be selling dead?
Oh, no, I missed it.
It's good shit. And then, bam, with the belt. And now he's getting back up.
Yeah, Hogan almost no-selling it.
It was a work, brother. He's like, you son of a bitch. Oh, he's got the bear hug on him again.
Oh, he's got the bear hug on him again. Do I need to start tracking for the YETI?
Not quite, but if you want to, you probably could. There's other shenanigans before the
How long is he gonna
YETI.
hold this fucking bear hug?
For a while, it seems, because I think some other shit happens. Jimmy Hart's motioning for something. Here comes Luger and Savage. He's trying to break it apart. Oh, he took out Savage. Here comes... Missed it.
No. I kind of caught it a little bit.
Okay.
The YETI! Hogan is still in the clutches of the Giant. Those big massive arms are still wrapped around Hulk Hogan.
What in the hell is going on? And who is on whose side?
You are seeing
What the fuck?
Hogan.
Whatever. And why is he called the Yeti?
The YETI.
He's a mummy.
And
He's a mummy. He's a fucking
triple
mummy.
teaming Hogan here.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy
matter
style.
of speaking.
Lex Luger has Hulk Hogan up.
And the torture rack.
And Luger also part of the Dungeon of Doom here.
Yep. And Jimmy Hart.
They've all turned their back on the world champion.
You were like, at some point, yeah, it's now. Oilers. It's now.
Oh, now they got fucking Macho Man, and he's fucking dead. Man, they really did set this up forever ago, though, where he's like, oh, he took a shot at me in War Games and blah, blah, blah.
Yep. The Macho Man. Probably the gutsiest
And the Mummy has came to do whatever it is he's doing.
And we still have 5 minutes left of this pay-per-view.
There's like 5 or 6 guys in the ring, but yeah, let's give the belt to the Giant.
The belt cannot change hands
What the
on
fuck?
disqualification.
And the Giant's got the belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giant wins by disqualification, but the belt cannot change hands on disqualification.
Doesn't he win the title? They're saying he didn't win the title.
No, he didn't win the title because it's a DQ. But he does, but he doesn't. I don't know.
I always heard that he wins the title in his first match.
Yeah.
Well, warm up the bedpan. Hogan's going to the hospital.
Also, they set up Jimmy Hart turning too, because he was like, "Are you saying I'm not regular?"
Because like on the thing it says the Giant wins by DQ and the title changes, but then like how does it's overbooked
A little bit.
How does the Giant win by DQ? Anyway, like wouldn't this be a Hogan win by DQ? So he got fucked on hard here.
Yes, it would be a Hogan win by DQ.
Yeah, not according to WCW.
Yikes.
I even.
Man, this main event was
Yeah.
pretty brutal.
It's bad. It's pretty bad. This is like the one show that I knew it's bad, but I was like, yeah, let's watch it. Because I knew how bad it was going in. Yeah. It's different when you know it's bad before.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't like the show going into this was bad. It just wasn't really good either.
Nope.
Even the Johnny B. Bad match was like just okay.
Yeah.
And here for the 20th fucking time, here's Shivani and Bobby.
Yeah, the show's over. There's no more matches.
I mean, you can see the people leaving the arena. I'm sitting here
Yeah, they're
literally
pissed.
with restless leg syndrome, ready to fucking go home and go to bed and pass out. Because this was
they're definitely not going to be. They're not going to be struggling to go to sleep when they get home. That's for sure.
He said we're watching him on cable. He has no idea. I guess I'll track this.
Hobo Hall's roof until the time he made it back to the ring. The thing of it is, though, for you Hulkamaniacs out there, is that Hulk Hogan is still the World Heavyweight Champion right now. And
But what if he can't defend the title? Look at Hogan. He don't know where he's at. Savage came to help him. Savage was his friend. Savage would not let this man down. Savage came to help him. And what good did it do you, Savage?
it is the most bizarre ending to one of the most exciting, incredible, bizarre nights we've ever seen in World Championship Wrestling. We will have an update on all of this, not only tomorrow night.
So even Shivani is putting over Hulk Hogan's still the champion, blah blah blah. Tune into Nitro, figure out what happened with Luger and Hart and the Roof and the yeah.
All right.
But
well, the credits are rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of this.
We will find out later if it helps. I'll clear up the DQ bullshit a little bit, but we find out on Nitro that Jimmy Hart was fucking around and put a clause into the contract where the title could change hands on a DQ.
Okay.
So we don't know it yet for sure, but the Giant is the champion.
So do you think that was a creative shift that they made day of on Monday? Or do you think they knew they were going to do that when they did the finish on Sunday?
I think they knew. Because they even put, like, they took the belt when they left and all that shit, and, so they wind up stripping the Giant of the title.
On what
and then
condition?
Because the disqualification was due to Hart's interference. That's what it says on Wikipedia too. But then,
even though
World
he
War
could win the
III,
title
the 3-ring
from
gimmick.
Okay.
That's where they decide the actual champion. So I think they knew the whole time.
Which I assume Hogan just wins it back.
No.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think they knew the whole time, and it was just a way to get the belt off Hogan without, because he's Hogan.
Yeah, you can't beat
Anyway,
Hogan.
it's all fucking stupid.
Can't pin Hogan, even though he says that he lost a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Well, what did you think of that?
Nitro will be interesting because you'll get to learn all that then. But no, it's fucking stupid. That's all there is. It's stupid. If you didn't think that was fucking stupid, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, like I said, I didn't go through the show going, "Oh, how fucking miserable! I hate it." But once we got into the main event, and I was getting tired, and you told me that they actually got time in the main event, I was like, "Oh no!"
You're like, "Oh dear God!" Like
Hogan
we already saw him die.
First match ever, the Giant and the Yetis coming. Holy shit! I was like, at that point, I was like, fucking checked out.
They really did not need to go that long just to do that.
Well,
not at all.
I'm going to bed. I'm gonna try and export this and upload it tomorrow, and maybe it'll be out Saturday morning. Hopefully, people are listening to this Saturday morning.
Well, you wanted to watch the Halloween Havoc. There you go.
Hey, we're keeping schedule. I'm really proud of how we've been doing the podcast. I'm really, really proud of the podcast. Do you have any more final thoughts before I wrap this up and read all our socials for the third time?
No, but now this feels really appropriate to just go, hey, we're all out of time.
Yeah, all right. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. I'm mostly active on Twitter, X, and we post the podcast on YouTube if you're listening on Spotify, and if you're watching on YouTube, you could listen to us on Spotify if it's ever more convenient for you. We have a TikTok. Sometimes I put stuff on there, sometimes I don't. And you can send us questions at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. That was Halloween Havoc 1995 from WCW on the Peacock app. And
did Johnny B. Bad really just have the best match on Halloween Havoc?
Yeah, I told you, Johnny B. Bad's great.
Anyway.
Tell him, Shivani.
Yeah, we're desperately out of time. To hell with this pay-per-view. That was stupid. We're out of time. The YETI! Just butt-fucked Hulk Hogan out of the title. Good night, everybody.
Woo!